Hi, I'm Fred Burton, here today with Mark Schroeder to discuss the terrorist attack in Bamako, Mali. Mark, was this the Islamic State?
This was not the Islamic State. This was claimed by a Malian ethnic Tuareg militant group called Ansar Dine, who in the past has worked jointly alongside Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, AQIM.
Why this hotel?
This hotel, the Radisson Blu in downtown Bamako, is essentially the only hotel of international note. A common hotel for diplomats, for foreign business travelers, for VIPs within Malian society to congregate, to come for meetings and conferences. Really, it's the only hotel of that international note.
And I understand they use diplomatic plates to gain entry into this location, which shows, in my assessment, some pre-operational surveillance and the use of that for cover for action. What's your read on that?
Correct. The attackers, to the best of our intelligence so far, have used one or two vehicles with diplomatic license plates with the intent to bypass security, avoid searches of those vehicles, and to get into the entrance of the hotel and proceed with their weapons and explosives into the hotel with the aim to hold that hotel and its occupants hostage.
Does this group have a good tactical capability there in Bamako?
This group, Ansar Dine, and its enablers, Al-Qaeda and Islamic Maghreb, have not conducted attacks on this scale in Bamako. They have waged an extensive insurgency war in northern Mali, and especially in 2012 and 2013, if you remember, when France intervened in that country to defeat the militants. But its attacks in southern Mali and in the capital city, Bamako, have been extremely infrequent and never on this scale.
I know we've written in the past here that hotels are embassies of the future, and that this being such a soft target in a location like this, any read on that?
So this hotel was selected for the purpose of maximizing the congregation of diplomats, foreign business travelers, Malian VIPs, and because of its soft target nature with security on the perimeter or security at the foyer to the hotel, being essentially private Malian security guards, as opposed to a hardened facility in Bamako, such as a foreign embassy or a Malian government installation, which would have a much more robust security presence on watch for militant attackers. And so this selection, not unfamiliar with jihadists in Mali who would be looking for a large number of foreigners or a large number of VIPs, all congregated in a single location.
So, Mark, this attack in Bamako comes a week after the horrific tactical assaults we saw in Paris. Do you see any nexus?
The attackers in Bamako are not IS, but likely inspired by the attacks in Paris in the sense of carrying an assault against a soft target where you can maximize your impact on the number of foreigners or international travelers and really raise the prominence of your group, raise the threat of terrorism in the minds of the international community and the community focused on those countries. And so the inspiration of this attack certainly followed through from the attacks in Paris of a week ago.
And it certainly resonates around the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. So people are worried about jihadist attackers in Mali, in France, elsewhere across the North Africa and Middle East region.
Well, that's really useful information, Mark. That's all we have time for today. For those of you interested in more information, please visit our website.